Hello, everyone, and welcome to our casual coffee chats where we give you a little sneak peek at our presenters, their topic, and what you can expect from their presentation at the largest annual Canadian Holistic Conference. Our conference is our 14th annual Holistic Conference. It's coming up on Friday, May 13th and Saturday, May 14th, with the theme this year, immunity. Unleashing your natural defenses. It is my absolutely pleasure today to be joined with Lorene Sauro. Thank you so much for joining us today.
I am glad to be here.
Yes. Now, your presentation topic for the conference is functional microbes for better immunity. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit why you're so passionate about this topic?
Well, we live in a weird world. And nothing is weirder than our approach to health.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we do it from a, kind of like look at something minuscule that's functioning in the body and then try to extrapolate from that how the whole body functions. And there's been a lot of confusion and a lot of misinformation. Anyway, long story short, when you start learning about what the microbes do, and how many different microbiomes we have, including in us, around us, on us, everywhere, you start to see a completely different picture for functionality. And this is important for immunity. And as soon as, we hit COVID and all this talk about viruses and all the fear, and then, some of the crazy remedies that were coming out, and I'm like, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
Everybody, doesn't matter what side you're on, you're missing the point.
Yeah.
We needed a better approach to how we look after ourselves and our body a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then this wouldn't be a cause for fear. And you wouldn't be trying to put the horse back in the barn after it's already left. So when you get into looking at microbes and what they do for us and what it means for us and how they fundamentally construct who we are, it's fascinating, and it provides many more answers than looking at it from another perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's it. That's why I'm so passionate. I get more answers for more things.
Yeah. So when someone's coming to attend your presentation, what can we learn? What can you expect to learn from your presentation this year?
Well, I'm going to talk about the different microbiomes in the body and what that means for immunity, clearly, because that's the theme of the conference, but also what it means for us from a practical functioning perspective. Mm-hmm. And it's going to sort of connect dots, and it'll show how you can't ignore the soil microbiome and the air microbiome and the skin microbiome and everybody else that's in our body, because there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah. And that having don't get me wrong, the gut is important, but it's not the only player. So we need to have, again, another more comprehensive approach. And it ties into everything that we are as holistic nutritionists. It really does, because we care about cleaning products that don't have chemicals in them, and we care about what we put on our skin, and we care about how our food is grown. Like, we already care that, but it really shows you why it's so important, and it goes beyond what we currently have known.
Perfect. Wonderful. Now, we're really excited to, have an R.H.N. speaking at the conference. Some of the feedback we've got before, when we've got, GPs or naturopathic doctors, some of the recommendations and information can be outside of our scope. And so we know that as an alumni, we get really excited when we get a presentation from, a fellow R.H.N. or CHNC, and to have some really tangible tips, practical things that we can really use with our clients within our scope of practice. So in your presentation, are you going to be sharing, key foods, nutritional strategies, things that we can implement in our practice as grads?
Absolutely, because first of all, information you can't use isn't really that helpful, right? So if you can't take the information you're learning and turn it into something that either you use personally or you use with clients, it doesn't help. So yes, the entire presentation will be focused on our scope of practice and the things that we can do, and how we can use foods in a better way than we currently do, how we can incorporate more lifestyle aspects that are critical for health, and critical for this topic as well. I mean, we talk a lot about food and supplements, but lifestyle considerations are equally important to health. Probably, I'm almost at a point where I think it's more important. Like the mind seems to be the big stumbling block for a lot of people when they're trying to heal from a condition. So it's going to incorporate all of that, including how the mind and the gut microbes are connected.
Perfect. So we're going to want to make sure we've got pen and paper for your presentation then, right? Lots of good strategies and notes we can be taking.
Sure.
Perfect. Wonderful. So thanks so much for that. Now we're asking all of our presenters if they feel open to sharing a fun fact about themselves or maybe a hidden talent that people don't know that you have. Do you have one to share with us?
When I saw that question, I looked at it going, I don't have any talents. Like, what are my talents? But I do have something that's quirky.
Okay, I love it.
Very weird.
Okay.
If I have a conversation with somebody, usually it's a physical conversation, like in a room with someone or in a classroom or whatever, I will remember where they sat or stood, the position they were in the room forever. I will remember that more than I'll actually remember the nature of the conversation.
Okay, interesting. Wow, very picture. Yeah, you've got that like visual memory.
Well, I taught at CSNN for many years, and I would forget, and again, I would teach some students like multiple times, right? And I knew them well, but I would sometimes forget their name, or putting the name to the face, but I would always remember where they sat. I would say, I don't remember your name, but you sat right here in the classroom.
Yeah, 5 years ago, you were in that seat. Yeah, exactly.
So there's absolutely no benefit to this skill. It doesn't mean I'll make lots of money. I can't go to Las Vegas and do a show. Like, it has no meaningful benefit at all, but that's my quirky talent.
Amazing. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for spending time with us today. A reminder to everyone that we have early bird tickets on sale until the end of the month, March 31st. And you get your tickets on sale at csnalumni.org. And make sure that you document on your calendar when this is our speaker is going to be coming on, so you can take notes. Sounds like it's going to be a really valuable presentation. So yeah, thank you so much. Can't wait to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, have a good day. Bye.
Bye.